What's up, everybody? Big Herc, you're back installed for another edition of Prison Spreads on Fresh Out. I'm here with Chef GodBody.
What's good?
You know, he's been putting in some work with us, you know, and this is another one of his meals he got planned for us. So, Rod, why don't you go ahead and tell the people, man, what we're going to prepare right here.
All right. Today we hooking up tuna spread. I like to get a little fancy with it and call it tuna casserole.
Okay.
I ain't that fancy with it, but I like the name. So we start off with, I like to use the shrimp ramens for these.
Shrimp, now, do you use the shrimp because the packets kind of offset the fish?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's what I thought.
Yep.
Now, this spread right here, do you like this one more than the chili spread, or do you prefer the tuna?
This, I like the chili spread more than this one. This one is probably when I'm actually trying to check myself a little bit.
Okay, trying to get semi-healthy?
Yeah, and I'm like, all right, let's eat some tuna, you know what I'm saying? It's still a lot of calories, but it is what it is. But psychologically, I'm telling myself, hey, you ain't eating that much, you know what I'm saying? It's not that bad.
Now, since you're on the streets, do you still like using the tuna with the top ramen, or would you do, like tilapia or something with this? Or?
Nah, I still do it the same way, man.
Same,
the only difference now is I'd actually get into the market. You could get salmon. You get salmon in a can, or you could get chicken. You get a bunch of different shit. You know, your oysters. I like making this with oysters too.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
okay.
So I know cats that was throwing in tuna, oysters, the mackerel, and the fucking baby clams.
I'm adding the hot water here. I'm gonna let this steam a little bit. Now the tuna, you like to drain this, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll go ahead and drain this.
Okay.
And so, Rod, who taught you how to spread, man? Or did you have a homeboy that took you under the wing, or you kind of just learned by experimenting, or?
Honestly, man, it's shit. I got an older brother, man. My oldest brother went to the pen when I was like 15. He came home, I was 18. He was spreading, and that's when I actually started doing it. So I hadn't even been to prison, and I was already spreading, which was probably a bad idea because I was foreshadowing myself going, probably. You know what I'm saying? But I was already spreading in. So then when I actually got in there, it was really nothing to me. Then I'm watching how cats do it. I'm like, oh, okay, shit, I'm probably one of the best cooks in this motherfucker. Like literally, even my homeboys to this day, if we at somebody's house and we chilling, probably smoking or something, we go to spread, I'm the one doing the cooking.
So do you when you spread like this, especially with the tuna stuff, do you try to add add mayonnaise and stuff like that to it also, or kind of
I add mayonnaise. Sometimes I throw some relish up in there. It all depends on how I'm feeling. Actually, you know what, Dan? That's funny because I actually ate this exact same spread probably 2 nights ago.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, I did a double workout, man. And after the second workout, it was probably like 1 o'clock in the morning. I was home and literally I didn't want to go get fast food. So I look in the kitchen. I'm like, you know what? Let's go and make this tuna spread real quick.
And so being that you're real, maintain a pretty lean physique, and you say you don't really watch your diet too much. Mm-hmm. How many times a day do you train on average?
It depends. On average, I probably do cardio when I first get up in the morning with my dog. Then get home, eat my first meal, and I probably get to work after that. And I probably work, you know what I'm saying, and I probably won't go to the gym until like that afternoon. I try to get like 2 or 3 meals in before I actually go work out.
Now, for the people at home, do you have to eat every meal a clean meal when you're trying to put on size, or would you say a lot of times you need the calories because your muscles are just burning so much? Because I know, like, you take Olympic athletes like Michael Phelps, for instance, he said he was eating 10,000 calories a day.
Yeah. You do. You need the calories, man, because you're burning them a lot. You know what I'm saying? Put it this way, since my last show, it was almost a month ago, I still haven't really gained my weight back from the show.
Just from dieting down.
Yeah, I dieted down so much, and I think my stomach obviously got smaller, and I don't have that appetite that I used to have. So it's kind of hard, to eat the meals and stuff. So
and how much weight did you drop?
20 pounds.
Shit.
I started when I committed to the diet. I was probably like 203. by the time show day, I was probably 183.
Oh, wow.
So I weighed myself the day before yesterday, though. I was 188. So
and how many weeks was that?
That was, maybe 3 weeks ago.
I mean, but how many weeks did it take you to come down like that?
Oh, to come down, it was 8 weeks. 8 weeks. It was,
Okay.
it was an 8-week prep.
So do you get a lot of people now hitting you up for like preps and stuff like
Yeah,
that?
definitely. I mean, it was a hell of a science that went into that. The people that I dealt with, I dealt with multiple people, out of Gold's that was looking out for me. And, I should have had a different one as far as my diet, a different person proposing, somebody else helping kind of giving me tips on training. I basically trained myself, but I was getting tips from a lot of people, so.
So pretty much everything is self-taught.
Yeah, basically. So the science that went into that, I learned, soaked it up like a sponge. So I'm actually dealing with a couple people now that I'm actually teaching them how to pose, how to eat for this. So I would say, like, far as a personal trainer now, I love training people to get in shape. If somebody want to lose weight, I love that. But I even love more training the athletes that's trying to go compete.
Okay.
Yeah, compete. I deal with high school kids still that that's trying to get faster, stronger. So I deal with all them. So the motivation is a lot different. So I like the motivation and the fire that they bring to that.
I'm gonna drain this, you guys. Noodles. This is about the consistency that you want to have. Now you don't want them too mushy. Right here, just about right. Not too hard, not too mushy.
Yep.
And we can go ahead and get to mixing this thing up.
Crackers.
Now, would you add cheese to this too, or not really with tuna, huh?
Not really. It depends though. If I'm feeling it, or if I want the calories, shit, I throw cheese in there too. There's really no limit to what you can put in these. Jalapenos, anything.
Okay.
So.
Like I said, don't worry about the sodium in the packs because it has a nice little flavor to it, and you're gonna burn it off anyways.
Yeah, I mean, the way I look at sodium, if I'm worried about sodium, I ain't working out hard enough.
Exactly.
I should go sweat this shit out immediately. And I get that a lot. Man, you worry about this? I don't worry about shit. I go work out. I go train. If I eat real fucked up, then the way I look at it is, all right, you got to go make up for that.
Yeah, it's
so
work out a little extra harder. Yeah,
I got to go punish myself and work out a little harder, which actually motivates me.
And how many meals you try to get in a day?
About 4, maybe 5. It depends.
Okay. What's the latest you eat? Because I know I work out sometimes at 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock at night, so I might eat. It might be like 12:31.
Yeah, same with me. I don't have no restrictions. I mean, I'm not trying to lose weight. Even when I was prepping for the show, it was required that I ate 5 meals a day, so it didn't matter what time it was. I had to get that 5th meal in. Sometimes I was eating my last meal, man, probably 2 in the morning before I go to sleep. I just really can't sleep. I'm up just kind of waiting for the 2 hours to go by so I can eat that meal, then go to sleep. You know what I'm saying?
So we add that in. You know what? I might even have some mayonnaise for us.
Oh, sweet.
See, and the fucked up thing about prison, you got the shit you keep in your locker, so you know it's full of some straight bullshit because that shit don't need a refrigerator.
Yeah.
But we actually have some refrigerated Best Foods mayonnaise here, you know what I'm saying? So kind of healthy. It's not, super bad for you, but it'll give it a little flavor. I'll let him dish out how much you think we need in there. Let me get you another.
Oh, yeah, here we go.
And we use that for this one.
Yeah.
And that'll give it a little texture, huh?
Mm-hmm. Now, a lot of people look at this and be like, what the fuck? Ugh. Man, this shit is bomb, dude. Shit is bomb. And I mean, it's just sometimes shit, as a man, you gotta X all that bullshit out, just go hard.
Yeah.
Turn into beast mode, barbarian, and eat what the fuck you gotta eat.
That's right, like E40 said, I'm a barbarian.
Yeah,
shit.
you know?
Savage.
Savage, yeah. Becoming a barbarian. It's this author, man.
See, y'all, it used to be that you ate to get big. When I was growing up, we used to eat we was trying to get on soul status. Nowadays, everybody wants to have the 6-pack and, you got a lot of the selfies and the pretty boys out there.
Right.
I just come from a different era. I never showed a dude, that I went to school with or hung out with in the hood at the park, my abs, or, flexed on it. What I do, I go hit the weights in the gym and let a motherfucker know I'll bust your motherfucking head.
Yeah, real shit.
You know what I'm saying?
Real
it was all
shit.
about, power and fighting and shit like that, sports.
We ain't even play yoke checking. Don't be grabbing
No,
my arm trying
with
to
no yoke
grab my
checking.
shit,
You gonna get
we might get out.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? We might get out.
Yeah, with none of that yoke checking. Motherfuckers wasn't taking their shirt off around fools either unless you want to intimidate.
Right.
Child,
I want to use something to crush some of the crackers.
Okay. So it was a different ball game. I mean, we did things a lot different. But I know it's a new era, so for you guys out there who pluck your eyebrows and stuff, you might get a little offended, but it's all right.
I crunch these crackers up, it'll give me a little crust. Basically,
This is the kick to it though, the crust. Mm-hmm. Without the crackers, it's not a casserole. You gotta have a layer on top to make it official.
Exactly. Oh, yeah, we good. We get crush a little bit more. Everything's a tool. Everything's a tool.
And typically, if this lid right here, we would clean this off, and this would be a cutter.
That'd be the knife.
That'd be the knife right there. You see how you do that? Spread that out a little bit.
Yeah. We'll probably use a little more.
Yeah, probably a little bit, huh? Mm-hmm. And how many people, Rod? This is probably like 2 people home for good.
Yeah, this would be 2 people. So this probably be me and you probably just getting in from a good workout.
Okay.
And we'd just throw down real quick.
So in prison, this is considered a tool right here. You use these to crush up the crackers for the crust. And this right here, we would keep this, clean it off, hide it. This would be considered a cutter.
Yeah.
Cut sausages and stuff up with.
Yep.
And by adding, like I said, the crackers on top, it gives it a nice little crust. This would actually makes it a casserole.
Casserole, exactly. So you can't be in there depriving yourself.
No. Food is the only pleasure you have in jail.
Yeah.
I mean, it's really nothing else to look forward to.
Real shit.
You're not getting no pussy. You might not be getting no visits.
I ain't getting no visits, man.
Yeah, I didn't get no visits
well, I actually
either.
told my family don't come. I'm like, don't come because I can't go back with you.
Well,
so.
it's fucked up because most of the prisons are in these obsolete places anyway. So to get there, it's like 2-3 hours off of the regular road.
Yeah,
you know
it's
what I mean? So it's in a fucked up location. But, like I said, we put these spreads together to show y'all out there that you can have a cool little snack cheap. This would probably cost you $3, you know what I mean? And so if you're out there on a budget, you're in college, you're struggling, you can work these little meals up and then
you can still get your gains too.
Still get your gains and survive.
Yeah.
So
this is literally protein and carbs. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you get your gains in.
So you gonna go first?
Yeah, I'll dig in.
See what that thing tastes like?
Casserole time. You better jump in, Art. You tripping, you better jump in.
I always gotta do my little test too, so I'm gonna see It's scary, man. I just had a flashback of being on the yard. Woo! Fucked up flashback. Fuck around with this dude with these spreads, man. I do this for y'all. So y'all better appreciate this shit because eating this type of stuff, man, it reminds me of
definitely admit, man, the mental shit.
How grateful I am to be the fuck out.
Definitely.
But I'm gonna take one more bite.
I can't help it, man. I'm digging in.
Casserole tuna. You can get creative with the ingredients. You can add vegetables. Mm-hmm. You can add, like you said, oysters. A lot of different stuff, but it's a basic dish. And, we'll be doing variations of this as we go along in the series. So, Raw GodBody, Chef, thank you for coming out, man.
No doubt.
And you guys have just tuned in to another edition of Prison Spreads.
Yes, sir.
Lockdown's over. Get your yard time in. Exclusive exclusively at FreshOutSeries.com.